Easy as pie, wicked good sweets. Fill your basket, festive harvest. Festive harvest. Hey, it copied the last one. Hi, hello, and welcome to today's video. My name is Courtney. If this is the first video that you are joining for, welcome. If not, welcome back. And also, to everybody, welcome back for the second fall spooky season taste testing of the season. With that being said, super quick before I forget, if you have something that you want me to taste test, if there is a certain snack, candy, drink, whatever it is that you want to see as soon as possible before the fall and spooky season get too far underway that they're gone, let me know. Leave a comment below. So whether or not this is your first video, you have been here for a while, welcome. Today we are going to be taste testing some fall treats from Target. They actually had quite a few this year. I decided to go on their app and scroll through and see what they had going in order to narrow things down. So I would just add everything to my cart, and then I went to my cart and narrowed things down. And what I narrowed it down to is what I purchased and have here today to taste test. But without further ado, let's taste test some Target fall Halloween goodies. I think I might need to just start saying Falloween. It fits. Alright, so first up, this is apple cinnamon pecan trail mix with apple flavored pecans, cinnamon yogurt flavored pretzel balls, apple chips, and sweetened cranberries. Comment below, is it pecans or pecans? I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like I don't have a personal preference. I think I tend to say whatever the person I'm with is saying, because just now I felt like I had to decide as I said it. I said apple cinnamon pecan. I don't even have a personal preference. Do you? I'm sure most people do. I'm sure I'm the odd one out here. Okay, but back to this. I'm very excited to try it. I think the fact that there's apple chips in it is very different. If you have been around for previous Target taste testings, specifically their favorite day products, they all have these little call outs, but they end up just you think it's going to tell you something important to the product, and then it doesn't. It's just it's kind of weird. So I'm going to make sure to tell you what they say every time, because they kind of make me giggle. This one says, fill your basket. Fill your basket. But yeah, I think the fact that this has apple chips in it makes it a very interesting trail mix. I feel like that's not something you see super often in a trail mix, but let's try it. Wow, okay, so the pieces in this are very large. That is a rather large sized pecan. I assume this is one of the yogurt balls. So I think I'm going to try the pieces individually, and then I'll try them all together as a trail mix bite. Wow, okay, so we are starting off very strong here. If you couldn't tell by my facial expressions, the first thing I ate was one of the, what is it? An apple flavored pecan. That was delicious, absolutely delicious. All of the pieces and parts of this are so good. I thought that the apple chips were just gonna kind of taste like apple chips. They weren't gonna be anything special on their own, but because they're in a bag with all of the other stuff, they pick up the flavorings of other things, and the apple chip by itself was delicious. All of the pieces put together were delicious. This is the epitome of a fall trail mix. If you are somebody who likes these types of flavors in snacks, I think you're going to absolutely love this. I can't believe we're starting off this strong, but I'm gonna go 10 out of 10 for what this is. I'm going to love bringing this in a little container to work for the next couple weeks or whatever, to have as a snack or a treat after lunch. This is so good. I'm so happy we're starting off so strong. Okay, next up, the bag looks kind of similar, but it's actually a little bit bigger. See, bigger. And this is toasty brown butter indulgent snack mix with popcorn, pretzels, and potato chips. This just sounded like the perfect combination of salty and sweet and all sorts of delicious things that I love, so I had to go for this one. I do have to say, upon looking at the bag, I don't see anything other than popcorn. I see like one little fragment of what looks like a chip, but I will open it and taste test and find out. And the little call out says Festive Harvest. Ooh, okay, so like there's some clusters. So let me try eating like a cluster. So I tilted the bag side to side a bunch, and I ended up finding like a whole pretzel like this towards the bottom of the bag, which kind of concerns me because it's one of the only pretzels I see like this. I see a couple pretzel fragments. I don't really see any potato chip fragments. Oh, there's one actually like on the back of this. Let me try a couple more pieces. Okay, so if I dig through and find a piece of pretzel, a piece of potato chip, and a piece of popcorn, and eat all three together, it is absolutely delicious and exactly what I think they were trying to achieve. But if I were to keep doing that, I would very quickly run out of the pretzels and potato chips. Like, I hardly see any potato chips. Pretzels I see very few of. It is mostly the popcorn, which, don't get me wrong, is delicious. It just needs more of everything. I think they just need to add more of the chips and pretzels and make larger clusters, or like more clusters. They just needs more of the other two items, because if it had more of the other two, this would be a 10 out of 10 knock out of the park. Because for the most part it's pretty much just like a caramel corn, an everyday caramel corn that you can get anywhere. It's just a little saltier than normal. I'm gonna have to go 7 out of 7. I think also it's losing a point too, because I'm disappointed that the other two items don't shine as much as they deserve to. Alright, next up, let's go with a cookie. This is a maple shortbread cookie made with real butter. I liked that this just sounded simple, delicious, yummy. I love shortbread cookies. I love maple, so I figured this would be fun and nice to go together. But its little call out says Festive Harvest. Hey, it copied the last one. If they're gonna make the call outs not actually go with the item itself, at least have a bunch of them. They smell fantastic. Well, this is a first. So this is Callie. I'm going to kick her off the table shortly, but I believe this is the first time she has tried to enter a video. Hello, baby girl. Okay, will you say hi to everybody? Say hello. Say, I just got spayed. That's why my tummy's shaved. This shortbread cookie is everything I could want out of a shortbread cookie. It is flaky, it's buttery, it's not too dry, it's the perfect balance of moist, because it's not too moist, it's not overly moist, it's not overly buttery, it's the perfect amount of flaky. You get a really good maple flavor with this. I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10. If this is something that you would enjoy and like, I think you are really, really going to enjoy this. I think like if you were to drizzle chocolate on it or something, that could be super fun. It has a thing on the back that suggests dipping the cookies in a maple glaze and then adding white sanding sugar. I think that could be fun, but like I said, I think like a drizzle of white chocolate could also be, milk chocolate could also be super fun. These are really good. Really good. If you like shortbread cookies. Okay, next up we are going back to the popcorn realm. This one is the most Halloween forward item, so I don't know if they're going to put out more Halloween-ish items, because the rest are very fall. This one is very Halloween, so I guess it's always possible. But this is Mummy Munch. It is kettle corn with white chocolate and sprinkles, and I just love that it is green. It looks so fun. And the call out is Wicked Good Sweets. Ooh, okay, so there are like some like clusters, which I like. It's interesting because I feel like it doesn't really have a strong kettle corn flavor. It just has more of like a sweeter popcorn flavor, like almost just like a very bland, unflavored popcorn with some white chocolate added. The sprinkles kind of add an interesting texture, but like only really here and there. I don't know, this is just, it's missing something for me. I don't know if it's missing like another texture. Like I think maybe something salty and crunchy would help make this a bit better. I mean, a caramel corn by itself doesn't need more to the texture, but you know what? The popcorn itself is a little softer, I think. I think that's why the texture is throwing me off a little. I'm expecting like a crunchier popcorn. I'm gonna go 5 out of 10. Like, it's really missing something. The flavor's not super there. Doesn't really taste like kettle corn. But it also, I mean, it tastes like a sweet popcorn with white chocolate on it. So it's not bad. Like, you could definitely still eat it. It just, to me, isn't what it says it is. Last but not least is the item that we are hoping is going to be the best today. If you don't know, we try to save the best for last around here. So this is what we are hoping is going to be the best today. It is apple pie filled cookies, white coated cookies with apple filling topped with cinnamon and sugar. These just sound super fun. And the little call out is easy as pie. Oh wow, this container, it smells like apple cinnamon donuts. So I don't think it needs the sugar on the outside. It creates almost like a Pop Rocks like texture situation when you first bite into it, so it took me back a little bit. I wasn't expecting that. Flavor wise, it very much so reminds me of the apple pie Oreo that came out at some point. I don't remember when it came out. I feel like it's been a while, but flavor wise, it's what it reminds me of. You've got like that cookie, the cream on the outside, but this has like the jelly on the inside. What does it say it is? It just says apple filling, so it's like an apple jelly kind of filling. It's really tasty. I think I just wish the cookie itself was a little crispier, crunchier, and I think the differences in the texture would provide a better mouthfeel for the cookie. Not to get too technical, but they're delicious. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. I just wish the cookie itself was a little crispier, and I think it could do without the sugar on the outside, but flavor-wise, it's really good. The shortbread cookie's really good. The jelly, the cream, it's all very tasty. Okay, so I would love to know your thoughts. Have you tried any of these items? Are you thinking about it? Have you purchased them? Do you want to? I would just love to know your thoughts about all of these items. If there are other items that you've seen at Target that you think I should try or you have tried, please let me know. If there is a bunch more stuff that comes out specifically like more along the Halloween side, I will probably do another taste testing in October. But with all that being said, I would just love to know your thoughts in general. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I thank you so much for watching. If you were to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, you simultaneously help yourself stick around for the next video, but you also help support the channel, which I massively appreciate. So I thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.